What is obesity? Obesity is characterized by excessive weight gain. This usually results from an imbalance between dietary intake and physical activity.
Did you know obesity affects 1.7 billion people worldwide, with 50% of them being morbidly obese?
Obesity is a wicked problem. But what is a wicked problem?
A wicked problem is very complex and often lacks an ultimate solution. It is difficult to find solutions to wicked problems because many solutions actually end up creating new, unintended issues. For example, one method that attempts to lower obesity is taxing unhealthy foods. The idea is that individuals will be discouraged from purchasing the high-priced unhealthy foods and choose to purchase healthier foods. However, low-income families and individuals who could only afford the cheap, unhealthy foods are now unable to afford food, period.
There's actually no right or wrong solutions to wicked problems. Rather, solutions are chosen based on which method has the most positive effect on the most people.
Obesity can be addressed through various approaches such as diet, exercise, education, and awareness. The policy that will be presented in this video will focus on diet.
We developed a policy that helps individuals to take control of their health by making informed decisions about their food choices.
In order to make informed decisions about food choices, you need to read the nutritional labels. But do you know how to read them? Most consumers don't. So how do we make better food choices if we don't understand what is considered healthy?
Not everyone has the time to study what a food label means. For example, how much salt or sugar should we have in our daily diet? What is too much? Does my daily food choices align with these recommendations? Our policy will not only help consumers like yourself to better understand food labels, but also understand them in a time-efficient way.
On the front of each food item, there will be either a green, yellow, or red sticker. This approach is familiar to our population because it is just like a traffic light.
Green stands for Go. The green label will allow consumers to see which food items are at the highest nutritional value. Yellow stands for Caution. The yellow label will allow consumers to see which food items are okay for them to consume. These foods do have some nutritional value, but there are better alternatives. Red stands for Stop. The red label allows consumers to see which food items are not good for them, since they lack nutritional value. Too many values are out of the daily intake recommendations and have little to zero nutritional benefits.
This lets you know the general nutritional value of the product quickly. In addition to this, the nutrition labels that are already in place will now be color-coded. With the same idea used before, these colors will now label each specific ingredient, such as fats, proteins, sodium, and carbohydrates.
These are some examples of what is already implemented in the UK. The idea is to adopt a similar approach to allow you to better understand what is considered unhealthy.
By having a similar simple information system consisting of green, yellow, and red labels on the front and back, this will allow consumers to focus on each individual product in the most time-efficient way.
It also allows the consumer to look back at the labels in the comfort of their own home to further understand what each ingredient label means to them and their own health. This system would be able to positively affect individuals from any educational background due to its simplicity. Because nutrition labels are already in place, this policy option is feasible as it is simply adding a color coding component to an already existing system. This also makes it easy to implement.
This will increase awareness regarding unhealthy food. By having these identifiable markers on the packages, food manufacturers will have more incentive to adjust their ingredients to healthier ones, as companies do not want to be associated with a negative label.
We hope that by providing consumers with enough information to distinguish between healthy and unhealthy foods, that we will decrease the likelihood of individuals purchasing unhealthy food products, and thus lead to a decrease in obesity rate.
Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.